Hey there Pokemon fans, Farger101 here, back with another Pokemon Showdown Shenanigans matchup for you. Today we're going up against Gnome Squiller Day 1. If you're hyped for this one, guys, or enjoying the series so far, at the end of the match, make sure you go and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome, hope you enjoy the content. Go check out some of our other videos and other series on there. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that sub button down below. We are trying to get to 100 subs before the end of this year, so every single like, comment, or subscription you guys leave massively helps us get there. Big thanks to everyone who's supporting the channel so far. It is really, really appreciated. So we're going to jump straight into this matchup for you guys. So we're going to open up with Vanillux and Ditto here. He's going to transform into Vanillux, which is not probably the best thing he could have done. We're actually going to switch out here, go out into our Rayquaza anyway, which was probably a mistake when he's just turned into that. But you just go for an explosion, which Rayquaza lives, plus it takes 30, down to 36. So not too salty with that. I'd rather it transformed into Vanillux and dive and transform into my Rayquaza. We're going to see Talonflame come through. We're going to predict the Brave Bird because that is what Talonflame does, let's face it. We go out into Gigalith, we're Air Balloon. It's going to get popped on this turn as he hits us anyway, but it's not going to be too bad. It's a resisted hit, takes us down to 87%. He's going to take recall damage though, which is kind of cool. So we're going to get some damage off on this thing. He does go through a Willow Responders, which will slow us down, but isn't a massive problem. We're just going to set up our rocks. So we're going to get nice some Stealth Rocks up. So if he decides to switch things out, when it comes back in, it's going to get hurt a lot, which is always a good time for us. Which he does in fact decide to do. So when that comes back in, it's going to take a load of damage. We're going to see a Moongus come in here, which is not great news for us. We're going to go for a Stone Edge on the Talonflame, which is going to connect with the Moongus. It does a decent amount of damage after rocks, actually. We're going to take some more burn damage here. Yeah, I don't really fancy this matchup too much. So we're going to switch Gigalith out and go back out into Vanillux. Predicting a Giga Drain, but we actually see a Sludge Bomb, which does a decent amount of damage, which leaves us on 69%. We do pack Freeze Dry, so we're just going to hit Freeze Dry right now. Not 100% sure what else Amoonguss wants to do. Amoonguss is going to live on 1%, but we get the freeze on the Amoonguss. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I think you were dead next turn anyway, though, so it probably didn't matter too much. So Vanillux is just going to chill her. Nice little double scoop of ice cream, just having a bit of a chill out. Just picking up some kills, casually freezing our opponents, you know, generally trolling people left, right and centre. Talonflame's going to come through. It's going to take a butt ton of damage from the Stealth Rocks we set up earlier. He's going to go for a Brave Bird, but we live on 1%. 1% this ice cream cone. We're just clicking Explosion because, you know what, I figured I was dying anyway, so why the hell not just explode all over Talonflame and KO the thing. So I'll trade Vanillux for Talonflame every day of the week. We're able to go back out into Rayquaza right now. A couple of reasons why. Didn't really want to reveal what else I got in the back. Rayquaza can pretty much come in. We got E-Speed for priority and can hit most things, so we do go for a Dragon Claw on this Hooper. Takes it down to 24%. Not sure what he's going to go for right now, which is a Shy Shot, which is going to pop Rayquaza, unfortunately, before it starts to really get any damage off. But Hooper's an interesting one. I'm just glad we managed to get some damage off on it, to be brutally honest. We can go out into Revile. We do pack priority, so we don't need to stress too much about this thing now. We are just going to go for a knockoff focus. We outspeed. If he decided to switch anything out in at that point, we'd have got knocked the item off. But we do just take out the Hooper, which is great news for us. We see Thunderous come through. So obviously Ice Shard right now is going to be the best play. It's going to do a load of damage and take this thing down to 13%. Slightly disappointed it didn't KO, to be honest. We see T-Wave come through because, you know, Prankster Thunderous is a thing. Even it's a pain in the arse, but it's a thing. We're going to see Thunderous get his leftovers recovery back. We're going to break through paralysis though. Great job there, Revile. Thank you, because this thing could have been a pain in the bum. We're going to drop that Thunderous down. So Revile putting in some work for us, even though she's slowed down and potentially not going to do anything. Overlook is his last Pokemon, so not something you see very often. We're going to go for a low kick. It's super effective. It does a lot of damage. We're going to take some Life Orb Recall off it though, which is not a bad thing, to be fair. That does Avalanche does an absolute ton of damage, taking Revile down to 15%, which is not great news for us. We do see him get a recover off as we're paralysed, which is a shame because another low kick probably would have took him out that turn. But hey, yo, those are the breaks. And we're going to see in the back up to 99. So hopefully we can break through here with Revile and just get a turn off. Yeah, so we do get another low kick off. It doesn't do quite as much that turn, unfortunately. It goes to 62. Avalanche is going to take care of Revile. So as this thing's got recover, I just want something on there now that we can really start whittling this thing down with, and maybe try and stall it if we need to, because this thing is going to be bulky as hell. So we can go out into Florigus here. Now I haven't used one of these myself. My friend Spindy94 uses one all the time. I've seen his matches, so I've got an idea how we go. When you go aromatherapy to cure the Gigalith, he does go for a toxic though. So it's not too bad for us. We've got recovery and aromatherapy, so we can potentially just have a bit of a play around with this thing now. We're going to get a Toxic off, so Gigalith is now cured, which is great news for us. We've got a Toxic on this Overlord. We're not in a bad shape at all. We can do some Sorely stuff now to try and turn it out. Avalanche is going to land. It doesn't do too much damage, to be fair. We can live a few of those. Toxic is going to start racking up, though. So we're going to go for a Synthesis. That puts us back up to 99%. He's going to have to take another turn of Toxic damage here and another Avalanche, which doesn't do too much, takes us to 57. So even after, and Lefty is 63... Yeah, we can definitely live another Avalanche. Another Avalanche isn't a problem here. So we're just going to go for a Synthesis Aromatherapy again. Cure ourselves of the Toxic and recover up next turn so we outspeed. But he's going to go for an Avalanche. But he does unfortunately score a crit, which that definitely mattered. Definitely mattered. We definitely made the right play there with the Aromatherapy instead of going for Recover straight away. Because we lived the first one and got another one off for free. But there we go. We can go straight out into Gigalith now. We pack EQ. So this thing's not living one of those. Or a Stone Edge, one or the other. And he's going to forfeit at that point in the game. I think he realised I've still got 2 mons left, and it was only a matter of time before Avalor went down to toxic damage anyway, and we could probably stall him out a little bit more. So, if you enjoyed that one, guys, please go hit that, show some that like button down below. And if I don't see you around, I will see you on Battlespot. Take care for now.